No Roman emperor had ever been captured alive, until this one. His enemy didn't just defeat him, he carved the humiliation into stone. In 260 AD, Emperor Valerian marched east expecting to negotiate with Persia. He never returned. Not because he died, not because he escaped, because he became the first Roman emperor ever taken alive by a foreign king. What happened next shocked the ancient world. Roman writers tried to look away. Persian kings did the opposite. They carved the moment into a mountainside, where nearly 1,800 years later, you can still stand face to face with Rome's greatest humiliation. If you visit southern Iran today, you'll find something extraordinary. A Roman emperor frozen forever on his knees. And that's exactly where this story begins. That had never happened. Not once in 700 years of Roman history. So how does the single most powerful man in the Western world end up on his knees in front of a Persian king? And why did Rome try so hard to make sure nobody remembered it? By 260 AD, Rome was in trouble. Plague was tearing through the empire, the treasury was drained, and on the eastern frontier, a resurgent Persian empire under the Sasanian king Shapur I was pushing hard into Roman territory, seizing city after city in Syria. Valerian marched east with an army to stop him. But before the two forces even fully clashed, disease ripped through the Roman camp, gutting Valerian's numbers before Shapur's forces closed in near the city of Edessa. What happened next is still debated. Roman sources, the few that mention it at all, claim Valerian went to negotiate a truce and was treacherously seized. Persian sources tell a simpler story. Rome's emperor lost, and he was taken as a prisoner of war. Either way, the outcome was the same. For the first time in its history, Rome's emperor was now a captive of a foreign power, and Shapur intended to make sure everyone knew it. According to several ancient accounts, Shapur used Valerian as a literal human footstool, stepping on his back to mount his horse in front of Persian and Roman witnesses alike. Whether that detail is exact truth or battlefield legend hardly mattered. The message was the same either way, and it spread across the ancient world. Here's what makes this story different from most ancient defeats. Rome couldn't spin this one. There was no negotiated peace to reframe, no partial retreat to call a strategic victory. Their emperor was a living prisoner in a foreign court, and everyone in the ancient Mediterranean world knew it. So Rome did the only thing left available. It tried to erase the humiliation from memory. Later Roman writers barely mention Valerian's fate, and some accounts were even quietly altered or softened over time. Persia did the opposite. They didn't just win, they made sure the win would outlive everyone who witnessed it. While Rome buried the memory, Shapur carved his into stone, built to survive for thousands of years. And it worked. That relief still exists today, arguably one of the most powerful pieces of political propaganda to survive from the ancient world. Valerian's capture wasn't just a Roman defeat. It was proof that sometimes the empire that controls the story outlasts the empire that controls the battlefield. If you want more stories about the moments history's biggest empires tried to bury, hit subscribe, because Rome wasn't the last superpower that tried to rewrite its own downfall.